It is legible. It's ever so slightly touching the edge, which bothers me. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's still not touching the edges? What the fuck? Oh, baby. Okay, I guess it's about time to start. Shit. Okay, I guess it's about time. I need to close my door. Excuse me for a second. Okay. Seriously, Luna? I just closed it. You had every chance to go out. Okay. Well, hello. If anyone's watching this at any point, whether live or via the VOD, I need to figure out a way to watch chat. I could pull it up on my phone, I guess. Well, that would be cool. Okay. Let me see something real quick. How do I do this? Good lord. I used to do this like almost weekly. Well, more than weekly. Several times a week, and I don't even know how to do it. Yeesh. Literally just want to see the chat. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay. I can now see the chat. Excellent, excellent, excellent. I can already tell that I'm gonna have to piss like halfway in. At most. So that's great planning on my part. I spent so long just going through my files to make sure that any that I needed to censor were censored. And it took me a while to realize that I hadn't even downloaded the reference image until like less than 10 minutes ago, which I know isn't like it. It's not like a crazy amount of time, but still, I'm supposed to be not even slightly professional, so Okay, let me. How do I? Hmm, give me a moment. Okay, got that sorted out. I just had to do something real quick. I closed I fucking turned my phone screen off again when I needed to look at the stream chat. I am an idiot. Not that I really get any chatters, but I can pretend, goddammit. So yeah, I went through, I censored my file, so there shouldn't be anything if I close this that would stick out to Twitch. Uh, okay, so I did this drawing a while ago. You can probably tell that because it's actually finished. Uh, um, and oh dear, is that visible on stream? That is visible on stream. That's weird. I don't know why I did that. Blah blah blah. Okay, there we go. So we're gonna Luna, you little whack ass. What are you doing? She's got like a tiny marble, and she's just like batting it around like a goofball. Okay, so I'm gonna start probably with just a basic layout. Like, hang on, let me go back to my favorites. Okay, there we go. So, not exactly a sketch, but just laying out the image in a way that I want it to be. Because I have some problems with this old one. The big one is that the shadow and the light beam are off center well, the light beam, the like spotlight is center, but you can probably see, uh, given how it's hitting his body and the shadow he's casting, it doesn't make sense for the light beam to be where it is. Or at the very least, it doesn't make sense for the shadow to be where it is. The shadow should be like behind him, or the light beam should be at an angle so that it's like kind of stretched a little and cast to the side. But right now it's just a perfect circle, which implies that it's coming straight on, which doesn't make sense. And it pisses me off because this is like one of my favorites of what I used of the stuff I did pre falling off the face of the earth. I'm still kind of proud of it, which is rare for anything I make for me to feel proud of it beyond like 5 minutes later. So yeah, I want to start with doing a little layout of what it's going to be like. So it doesn't need to be that drastically stretched. So he's going to be here. So kind of like okay. I just realized that I was like, I should do a better thing than that. And then I realized, oh wait, this is literally not even this isn't even the sketch. This is a layout. Okay, so the light is coming at him from that direction. Kind of, it's a little hard to, like, perspective, damn it. There are some cool things in Creta. One is the guides tool, if I can find it. Assistant tool, here we go. Perspective. That's the wrong kind of perspective. I was looking for more like a focal point. Where is it? 2-point perspective? Is that it? Yeah, so whoa. Yeah, it kind of not 2-point either. What the fuck am I looking for? What am I looking for? I know I'm looking for something. That's for sure. Let me see. I do kind of just fuck around with stuff like this sometimes. Because I am a child. Who is almost 22. Good lord. The hell is it? It's gotta be here somewhere. I know it's here somewhere. I saw it. I used it before. Vanishing point, that's the one. That's the fucker. Okay, there we go. So the vanishing point. And I will place it. I just realized that I'm doing that thing again where I kind of affect my voice lower when I'm trying to be like casual or professional, but I don't like my voice when it's lower, so I don't even know if anyone other than me catches that. But yeah, so what I'm trying to do here is just figure out, so if the light beam is, oh dear lord, the light beam is over, yeah, then, okay, yeah, that's how I should do it. I'll use it as, dear lord, what is happening? Okay, so the light is hitting him about here. So then the projection from it hitting him, there, projection from it hitting him and then the wall would be, why is my mouse showing? It's because I'm using the wrong brush, in that I'm not using a brush. Okay. Oh, and see how it's like. I really like that. I think it's cute and fun. A little distracting sometimes. Maybe I should change the opacity on that. That's probably gonna be a little annoying. Okay. So basically, how am I gonna do the projection of him? So the shadow would be like, if it's coming at him from an angle, it would be larger, and it would be, the light would be like here. And if he's getting hit dead center with it, then, okay, yeah, something like that. Something like that. I think I made it a little too large though. So I'm gonna undo that. I'm kind of just trying to get a feel for it. It's been a while since I've drawn this specific drawing. I guess that's normally how it is. You usually don't draw the same drawing twice, but here I am because it's not good enough for me, goddammit. And if it's not good enough for me, then I will just cease existing. I will just off the face of the earth. Look, I didn't make the rules. Frankly, I hate them, but apparently that's just how it works. If I make something that doesn't meet my standards at any given time, even if they're future standards, I will just fucking evaporate. Okay, well that's off center, but control yourself, woman. Do I still have my stream open on my? Oh dear, that's silly of me. Okay, so let's see here. Coming from over here. So about, you know what? I can just I don't even have to like do it by hand. I can just. Oh, fuck. I fucked it up already. Dear God. This is an unmitigated disaster. But can I just copy it without slapping it on a new bitch? There you go. Okay, then just. No, you can't. Not unless you use the magic of a keyboard, which I moved off of my desk because there's not enough room for it. Control V. And it still made a new layer. Man, fuck it. It's good enough, good enough, good enough, good enough. Don't, don't, don't spaz out about it. Kind of like that. It's a little too large. So roughly proportional scaling. A bit off center. So like over here. And then there. I like making stupid slurping sounds sometimes, okay? Don't fucking judge me. You don't know my life. Unless you do. In which case, well, hi, thanks. That's it. That's all I've got. So kind of like this. This is, his head is too large, but that's, yeah. That's kind of obvious. So, let's see, I actually prepared for this. I made little slices, little groups. That's what they're called, not slices. Not even close to slices. I'm also not. I just realized that I'm not using the full scale of the image because I have the reference image in the fucking way. So let's first of all, let's merge this downwards. So yeah, okay. And then we're gonna just okay, something kind of like this. That's about right. I'd say that's about right. I need to chill out. If I keep bitching about all the little things, then I'm never gonna get anything done, and I'm just gonna have a panic attack. So let's just calm the fuck down and start drawing. So I'm gonna do a sketch now of Oliver's general build. Oh man, God, that chin is so smooth. Oh, hey mom. Hey, how's it going? Why did I make his chin so smooth? Well, I know why. It's because I didn't like doing sharp chins at the time, but still. Okay, let's start with the basic oval. That, good lord. Okay. And then we'll add protrusions off this. Come on. Okay. Do I like that? I do not know. Did I give him a nose last time? Okay, I did. Good. I've noticed that I tend not to give my characters noses, unless there's like some defining characteristic about them. Um, like if they have a broken nose or um, like a animal nose. And I've been trying to actually give them, enough facial features to like survive. Let's see. I also want to like, because right now Oliver just kind of looks like a crazy guy in old timey fashion. Oh God, I'm not gonna make a character with a Habsburg chin, or will I? Will I? That would be fun. But don't get me off. Don't get me off track. Okay. Um. Nope. I just realized that I'm not taking into account that his mouth would be down here. So, blah, blah. Sorry, my keyboard was slipping off of my lap. So about around there, that's where the mouth is. Nose up here. Again, this is just a basic sketch, so I'm not going to do the whole detailing yet. Do I want to do the detailing already? I need to do the detailing. There we go. Eyes are made of angles. So you gotta, like, keep those angles consistent. To be fair, everything is made of angles, but, you know, because, I mean, like, usually you smooth out the angles, but you do need to keep them somewhat consistent throughout the sketch. His head is too large. Maybe it isn't. It's probably because he doesn't have any eyebrows or hair. Let me see. Okay, I guess his forehead isn't that large. Humans are weirdly shaped. Why did I do that? I still need him to have eyes. Oh, that's something I didn't account for. Another thing that bothers me about this drawing that I only thought about recently is that it's fine for the shadow, but I did not sculpt his face to be smiling. So, like, I made his face, like, imagine if he were to close his mouth, then it would be, like, all pushed in and weird looking. So I realized that I need to actually morph their faces as though they are moving. I still want the crazy. Oh, dear Lord, what did I press? I pressed something. Okay. It's the problem of having the keyboard in my lap. And yes, he is a smooth boy. I have a tendency to draw twinks. For some reason, I have no idea why. Where's my mouse? Good Lord. Okay, those eyes are way off. Let me see here. Just not feeling the pupils. To be fair, you're not supposed to feel people's pupils. I've been told that it's quite uncomfortable. That's I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that yet. If I'm giving him like a manic smile, then his nose would be pushed up a little too. So let's see here. What the hell? Why am I getting notifications? God damn it. My fucking calorie app is telling me that I should eat something. What the fuck does it know? I will say, ears are a hard part for me. just realized that his ears are like, oh dear lord. Oh ear lord. They are too large. Okay, let's see. The ears are level with the eyes. Of course, his head is at an angle, so kind of here. Yeah, okay, now his head is definitely too large, though. Or is it? Damn, it's crazy how much hair covers. Okay. Mm, his chin needs to be sharpened a little. It looks a little doughy. Oh yeah, that's good. That's what I'm talking about. Looking like fucking Danny Phantom over here. Hmm. Oh, I shouldn't have started undoing randomly like that. I just noticed something about his eyes. I have the pupils pointed downwards, which I kind of like the idea that he's like looking down, but also that would totally change the layout and everything. So let's not scope creep this into hell, and actually fucking do it. Okay. It's already been almost half an hour. Jesus Christ. I kind of do still like his haircut. Although the way I drew it just then was not quite right. I have a few characters with a somewhat similar haircut now that I think about it. But yeah, I wanted to differentiate his design from just like dude in suit or well, uh, vest. Um, like that is part of his design and backstory, but I feel like there should be more about him that screams madman addicted to the blood of gods. Like I want to communicate through his design because I've been okay. I have this other character named Damien. I'm gonna do a quick, extremely rough, like stick figure sketch of him. Uh, he is yet another twink, um, and he has horns, not like that. They're more curly. Oh, well, that fucked up. Kind of like that. I don't know. Anyways, so Thank you, Papa. So essentially, his horns are somewhat curly, blah, blah, but part of his backstory, other than vampirism and shit like that. I like vampires and just things that drink blood in general. The idea of a creature that has to, no matter what they do, in some way, benefit from the pain of something else, reluctantly or otherwise. So I'm pressing the volume button or the volume scroll thing on my keyboard. Okay, so part of his backstory is he is a warlock who made a deal with, well, as warlocks do. His patron is like a demon of nature, and so part of the thing is that he's going to have like vines intertwined with his horns. You know, like uh, telling the story of the character through their design. Um, and I think I can do that with Oliver by my thoughts right now are making him look more disheveled because, and also I also realized this recently. It doesn't make sense that his hand is missing and like burnt off here. There's no reason for that to have happened. I guess unless he got into a fight with a pyromancer, but I don't think the police use pyromancy normally. I mean, maybe they do. I mean, they would. If they could, they would torch so many people. But yeah, this is it. I mean, I wanted to show that that the metal is in his blood and in his body, and it's part of him now, where it's accumulated from uh, the little flecks of it that's inside of Icor. Um, but there does need to be some sort of reason. I could make his teeth metal or have them sharpened, maybe sharpened and metallic. But I definitely want him to look more disheveled and manic. Because right now he looks like he's just in a perfectly normal suit, but he's missing a hand. And he's missing that hand because. Also, I think his arm is slightly. Maybe not. His forearm might be slightly too long, given how the bone protrudes. Um, hmm. But yeah, making him look more disheveled for one. Blood stains and such. Oh, that's an idea. Hmm. That's too thick. Is that too small? I don't know. Good lord. Everything's always something with me. Neck. Give the man shoulders, damn it. Okay, well, let's see. So his spine there. There we go. Now he kind of looks like Scout from TF2. Ignore it. Usually I try and draw. I mean, yeah, but his hand isn't supposed to be bone all the time. Um, He does. He was supposed to wear gloves originally. He's supposed to wear nitrile exam gloves and a doctor's mask. So I don't know if I'm gonna bring that back because I do kind of want him looking crazy, like blood dripping from the mouth. Um, but I also want to, you know, stay true to the character. Um, I can do an alt for that. I don't know. I don't know what ties look like when they're untied. Or bow ties. Or, yeah, no, it's a tie. I thought I had given him a bow tie. It's just a normal tie. It's boring. Okay. Open collar. Kind of. Sort of disheveled looking. I think another thing I could do is make his vest like hanging off him, kind of, because like his tie is. So. Mm. I'm not as good at drawing men as I am at drawing women. I don't know. What are men's proportions? In my brain, they're all just twinks. But apparently, that's not accurate, or so I've been told, anyways. I don't fully believe it, but, you know, people insist. Hmm. Now it just looks like he's wearing an ill-fitting jacket. Maybe I should actually finish the fucking drawing before, like the form, his flesh, before I start putting clothes on him. Um, hmm. Let's see. Okay. Let's do his geometry. That shoulder wouldn't be that high. Okay, so torso. No, that he needs to have any sort of flesh to him. There, okay, so shoulder, arm area. I don't know how I always manage to make one arm, like the wrong arm, look smaller than the other. This is how I normally draw people. I just like do the limb holes and then fill in the bits. Which does work. How do I draw a man's hips without frothing? I'm just drawing a fucking twink again. Why is it always twinks? It's twinks all the way down. Okay. Really gotta figure this out. So, no. Okay, wait. Let me think about this. Because I want him kind of like hunched over a little. So, yes, he is. He's just tubes. He's just a tube. He's a sock puppet. There we go. Perfect. People are just tubes. It's weird to think about, but, you know, we are. Gee, Lainey, it's almost like you should do the thing that you figured out you're supposed to do fucking ages ago. That's not quite right. Something about that feels off. That arm is too small. And also, I was way off when I drew the line. Torso. Ribs would be about here. So this is the stomach region, and then that's where the folding would begin if he's hunching. Kind of. Stomach region. That looks weird. Okay, wait. Trying to do the body crinkling a little, like a tin can. Maybe I should just here. Not quite like that. Kind of like that. It's like hips here-ish. Wow, that was horrible. Okay, hips are here, kind of. Midriff is like, eh. Me. Okay. This would be the hips. So right here-ish. Midriff, hip. So trapezoid for his hips. Is that too lanky? Nah. Just looks wrong. Something I don't know what it is. It just feels wrong. I don't know if I'll go for a full 2 hours today. This is only my second stream back, so I might just go for an hour and leave it there. No. I don't know. Okay, and then this arm hanging kind of limp. So. Yeah, kind of like that. Okay. So if I go, Jesus Christ, I don't know what happened to me there. The beast took over, I guess. Okay, so now clothes. Well, flesh and clothes. What's the difference, really? Both are easily removable. I take my skin off all the time. What the fuck? Come on now, it's like a straight line. Alright, there we go. Kinda like that. Kind of. Yeah, I might cut the stream at like 3. Just, you know, trying to get back into the flow of things, not overwhelm myself. And I'm very easily overwhelmed, so, you know, just want to be cautious about it. I'll see how I'm feeling at 3, and then we can go longer if it's gonna be a problem or not. Or we can go longer if it's not gonna be a problem. I will only go longer if it is causing me physical pain. Because I'm a freak like that. Like a little crinkly dinkly here. That sounds disgusting. Crinkle, crinkle. And pants here. It's not how crinkles work. They don't turn into spikes. There, like that. Kind of. This is just a sketch, so I should probably chill the fuck out. And then this other, the rest of his shirt's untucked. Then vest hanging down. Kind of like that. It's not supposed to be going through his flesh. That was a silly mistake. And then the vest, well, it goes behind him, so you wouldn't be able to see it. But over here, you would be able to see it. So let's just. Hello, Luna. Trying to kind of. I'm kind of rushing myself a little. I shouldn't. Okay. This is supposed to be buttons. There's a lot going on here. um, no, no, he looks like he's about to cut himself. I shouldn't joke. I guess now that I think about it, this is kind of close to Sigma's haircut. Just like a lot less whoosh. Uh, I guess I did go over a little, so now would be about the time. Now that I think about it. Okay. Uh, I think that's gonna do it for now. I do. Yeah, I like where this is going. Yeah. I'm working on two other drawings right now. You can see them both up on Blue Sky. Well, you can see one of them on one of them, and the other one has both. Um, uh, yeah. So if you're interested, go to Blue Sky, and I'm gonna link it on my Twitch and such. Yeah. Okay. So that's gonna do it for this stream. I might stream again soonish. Me and Nate might stream Monster Hunter Rise, because he's a freak for Monster Hunter. And Rise is a less saturated category, and also my computer can actually run it. What else? That's pretty much it. Check out my social media, specifically Blue Sky. That's the only one I use. And don't get eaten by bees. It hurts. Yeah. So, you know. I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, I'm kind of tired. I went to sleep at 2 last night. Um, yeah. So that's it. Thank you for watching. Whether you're watching stream or if you're later watching the VOD when I upload it to YouTube. Should be just in a little bit. I did not know this before, but there is a feature on Twitch that lets you just export straight to YouTube, which is fucking dope. I'm probably gonna be streaming next Saturday if nothing comes up. Updates will be on Blue Sky. The I'm trying to think other things I need to say. I have been writing some recently, so I've been kind of putting more energy into writing than drawing for a little bit. Um, so that's why drawings have slowed down a bit. Not that I'm normally quick about that stuff, but that's about it. I should be streaming next week, possibly sometime during the week. Otherwise, it'll be on Saturday. Thank you for watching. Thank you if you came in live. Thank you if you're watching the VOD. Have a good day, and goodbye.